What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Digital Dive-In. It's your man Monkey, and with me today we got Goofball 594, otherwise known as Philip.
Hello, world.
Today we're playing Call of Duty World War II,
Yeah, I was gonna say,
and
did you forget what's on the screen in front of
I
your face?
did forget for a second. And we're going to be talking about a game that's coming out at the end of March, which is Far Cry 5. First of all,
I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. Why does this guy have a glowing star over his head?
I don't know. I've been seeing that a lot
Follow
too.
him. He will lead us to Jesus.
You are a queen. Show us the way.
He's in a manger.
Please, queen, show us the way.
I'm just gonna fucking follow him around. Don't
Anyways,
even wave.
Far
Don't do
Cry
a
5.
thing. Just
Anyways,
look
what
at
are your
it.
expectations for this game? Let me know your thoughts.
I think it will be the 5th game in a series of 6, and I'm excited. You know what? I'm excited. Before we even dive in, I'm excited. I think it's going to be a good game. Ubisoft is a great company that's been putting out really good single-player games with multiplayer aspects. I'm excited.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
Ubisoft
good.
is one of the only real developers left who aren't focusing purely on multiplayer games, which is actually very, very, very refreshing.
Kind of weird.
I like
'Cause
it. No,
everybody's
it's nice
got it.
because like everybody, EA, freaking even. Wait, who's doing Red Dead? That's Rockstar, right?
Rockstar, of course.
Yeah, even Rockstar's putting more of a focus on multiplayer because they're doing the whole battle royale for the new Red Dead Redemption 2.
Well, I mean think
that.
with a series as old as that, it'll have some aspects of single player. In fact, there'll
Yeah.
probably be more, but
I mean,
that's
yeah,
not
because
the
it.
game we're talking about. We'll
No.
talk about that in another video.
Very
Far
true.
Cry 5.
Yeah, Far Cry 5.
I'm so
They.
excited. It's on the front of my brain.
I know. Even though they're not doing full, like, putting a full focus on co or on multiplayer, there is going to be a multiplayer aspect to the game, which I am very much happy for. In terms of
Yeah, it's exciting. And
the entire game is going to be, co-op. Like the story, just dicking around in the world.
Yeah, and honestly, I think like there might be some hesitancy. I don't know if that's English. To this whole concept, but if you just look back at Ubisoft's history, they have Ghost Recon Wildlands, which really, I think, evolutionized multiplayer story games, because I would say it might have, because it's a single-player game that friends can drop in and out of the world with you,
Yeah.
but it's limited. Like, it's not like just an open server, so complete strangers can join you.
Yeah, that's exactly what Far Cry 5 is going to be. It's not going to be matchmaking. It's just going to be closed servers just for your friends, and I think that's nice. I think that's super, super nice.
I think it'll go really well. I'm excited. I really love Ghost Recon Wildlands. I think this game's gonna have a lot of upside to it. I think it could even surprise us. Like, because Far Cry is such a storybook franchise series that everybody knows almost. Almost anyone that plays video games knows about it. That along the lines of Halo and Fallout. But it's just the whole concept. I'm just curious to see like how the story is gonna go out, because it doesn't seem like there's gonna be a massive protagonist. You're just kind of dancing around with the cult one.
Yeah, it's one thing I'm very interested about because the story so far, like the actual story itself, looks really, really interesting. Like it actually reminds me of Outlast 2, the whole cult aspect of Outlast 2, which was terrifying, absolutely terrifying.
But good.
Yeah, but amazing. Like it was incredible. But yeah, the whole protagonist thing, there's not like a full, since they're adding the whole character creation, which is one of my favorite additions into any game
wait, they
ever.
are?
Yeah,
You
they're
just
doing
make your
character
own
creation. Yeah, you can make your own character.
Oh, that's exciting. There goes the first 3 hours of gameplay for me.
I always do that with
Oh, yeah.
Skyrim.
Oh, you always.
When I play Skyrim, I literally just sat there for like, I spent an entire day making like 8 different characters just because I could. I'm just like, why not?
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
It's a lot of
I
fun.
wonder. I hope they do classes of characters also. Like you can pick some characters are better at sneaking, others are stronger so they can carry more. You know.
I don't think they're going to be doing that because they're going to be having different buddies that specialize in certain areas, and they want
Yeah,
want
they
you to
haven't
and
gone
they
to
want you to
just
be able
one
to.
thing. That's
The game wants
the
basically
why.
encourages you to like switch up your playstyle. Like you can literally play as any way you want to. So if you want to be stealthily for the entire game, you can. If you want to be guns blazing the entire game, you can. If you want to do a mixture of both, like most people do, go for it. So I think they're not. I don't think they're gonna be doing classes like they did in like other like role-playing games like Skyrim, but they're gonna have a little bit more free. They're gonna have much more freedom than the past any Ubisoft. Well, not any Ubisoft. Yeah, any Ubisoft game ever has. Because this is new to the entire company. They've never done character creation, I don't think.
I don't remember any.
Oh wait,
Top of my head.
was Wildlands? Could you create your own character in Wildlands?
You had limitations.
But
Set faces you could choose from, and there was uniforms and outfits you can pick, but it wasn't like you could mold your face exactly how you wanted.
yeah, not like you could in like Fallout or Skyrim.
There was none of that. Yeah,
Not Bethesda level, but close
No.
enough.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody will get to Bethesda levels character.
It's impressive. It's really impressive.
Honestly, it's perfect for me because I'm OCD, so it gives me something to waste so much time doing.
Oh my god. And it's almost too much freedom because I will literally spend hours just doing that. I'm like,
Yeah,
I can't get into the game until my character's face is perfect.
Yeah.
Character creation has been something that has been missing from a lot of recent games. You know?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Yeah, I don't think the entire last year there hasn't been a single game that I know of. I might be wrong about this, but there hasn't been some game I played that incorporated character creation. And did we just lose A? What is happening to us?
I don't know.
We're doing
We
hard
have
work.
to lose the whole map.
Yeah. So I'm insanely excited, but because they're doing the character creation, it's gonna be interesting how the story works because the story is gonna revolve around just the base description of the character that you're a new sheriff to Hope County, Montana, and that's basically it. Yeah, it's really interesting. Like the whole police aspect is really interesting because it already gives you a sense of duty. Whereas like the other Far Cry games, Far Cry 3 was Far Cry 3 you had to save your friends or whatever, and then Far Cry 4 didn't really have that good of a story in my opinion. But
no, it was just like apparently your family was like part of this town, the Himalayas, and then you just you like become Batman.
Basically,
like, oh, I must save my family city.
But you don't even start off saving your family city though.
I know, you
start off being all friendly.
First off, you start by completely ignoring the one thing your guest asked you to do, which is sit tight.
Yeah,
move.
that whole Easter egg where you could just literally sit there.
No idea why he's in jail.
I know.
And
yeah.
You kind of just side with the bad guys that you don't know are good guys till they convince you by briefly saying that they're not the bad guys.
Yeah. That whole story just starting off was very, very, very weird to me.
Yeah, like I'm not saying every rebel group is bad. I'm just saying maybe get some more information.
I mean, look at Star Wars. The rebels were awesome.
Fine point, and I'm not convinced the Empire was bad either.
But no, like the whole thing behind Far Cry 4's story was it didn't really give you a good enough reason to keep on going through the story missions. You know, I didn't feel like I really wanted to kill him.
Got dropped in, and
yeah. This one already feels like, these guys are assholes. Like, there's a reason they're assholes. They are assholes because of what they believe in. But it's still like, these guys need to be put down.
Yeah, it's like, oh, maybe, it's like just one of those crazy cult groups in the mountains. Like, no. Although I was watching some trailer videos, it looks like it's like more of a one of those whatchamacallums, an Outlast style cult, and not
it does else. Right?
This cult looks like they go hard, you know, which is cool. I'm all for committing.
Yeah,
following
I
through,
mean,
but
yeah, I'm
to a
really,
point. To a
yeah,
point.
the whole cult thing seems really, really interesting to me, and I always like the idea of an evil cult, just because it's not used a lot in media, you know,
It's
in
not,
movies, video
and
games.
it's always kind of instantly bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Like there's
Like there,
no, there's I've never heard of a good cult.
well, I mean, the
Never
idea
heard.
of a cult to begin with is relatively bad.
Yeah, maybe
Like,
if it was like instead of being called a cult, they had a better, nice name, like Fluffy Squad. If they were called Fluffy
this is our
Squad
fluffy
and not
squad.
a
This is
cult,
our religion of fluffy squad.
yes, I would be like, oh, you know what? That's fine. You can go do Fluffy Squad things. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. That's up to you.
Stop drinking all
I
the
guess
Kool-Aid. Come
milk
on.
from a saucer. I don't know.
From a saucer. The holy Kool-Aid.
I don't know. I'm
We'll
trying
show
to
you
stick
the
with
way.
the fluffy thing. Yes.
I just combined two memes in one, so what's up?
And then you get like the really mainstream Fluffy Squad member, like, is this 2%?
And then they create their own cult. So even the Fluffy Squad will become a cult at one point. So
Sub Fluffy Squad. Oh man.
no matter what, like every single
Fluffy Squads from now on.
just make
I
that your
think I
clan
might have
tag.
started something. Ooh.
Fluffy Squad. Just fluffy. So the whole story aspect is already going to be interesting to see how it all develops. Plus, the way that it's going to be able to be played, because as soon as you get into the game, you can explore any of the 3 regions of Hope County, Montana.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh my god,
I
I'm a
like
horrible
that.
shot.
I don't like it when we get limited to areas.
Yeah,
You
I mean,
know,
well, I
I
mean,
don't care
that's
with
not.
making the bad guys OP, but I
Yeah.
still want to go exploring.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
the whole
what is it?
area.
Assassin's Creed Origins,
Yeah.
that was the best.
Oh my god, Ubisoft is known for allowing like total exploration. You know,
Yeah,
I
for
mean,
some
all-
reason I forgot
almost-
that
almost all their
Assassin's Creed was a
games.
Ubisoft game.
right?
Yeah.
Almost all their games, you're allowed to just explore anywhere you want, wherever you want. However, in most of their games, they do put like not level caps, but they put suggested level ranks that you should be.
Which is cool, 'cause
Before
I don't listen
entering
to
a region?
suggestions, I do what I want anyway.
Yeah, I mean, in Assassin's
And
Creed
plus,
Origins,
sometimes it's fun
you had to
going
be.
after super OP people.
Yeah, I mean, Assassin's Creed Origins, you had to be a certain level before you not. You didn't have to, but it suggested that you achieve this level before going into that area. Otherwise, you will be destroyed very quickly.
Yeah. Which I kind of like
Um,
that concept too, because it's like,
yeah.
hey, don't go into this level because you're not ready. And then
Yeah.
you, the little kid is like, I'm gonna go with the level anyway. And then you just
I
get
know.
wrecked by some giant boss that just ruins your day.
I know, but at the same time, I kind of like it. Kind of is hard because, well, not hard, but it kind of defeats the whole purpose of unlimited exploration. You know, because you're still kind of restricted to certain areas until you, well, not you're restricted, but you will probably die as soon as you come in
just
contact with
gotta
any
be
enemies.
sneakier, is all. That's all.
Assassin's Creed Origins, I could do a whole, do a whole episode on that. But
Oh yeah.
what's happening with Far Cry 5 is they're going to, like, there's like three children or rulers or overseers for each area that are all not run by, but they all answer to the father, which is the big bad of Far Cry 5.
Yeah, this sounds like a smaller version of Wildlands now. They did a similar thing where
I've been
every
playing
region had,
Wildlands, so
a
I have no
boss,
idea.
and you had to hunt down the boss, and then you worked your way towards the middle of the chain of command.
hmm
That makes me even more excited.
Oh,
This is
oh,
some
really?
video game.
Oh no,
You just remember that you suck at this game.
no, my own teammate killed me to try to get my thing.
Oh wow. That's
But yeah, so you.
that's not problem hardcore. There's
I
people
know,
like that.
I know, I
No
hate that.
morals.
I hate that. They just executed Order 66 to steal my care package. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
really.
that's no bueno.
Yeah.
That is no bueno. Gonna be interesting to see how the story unfolds because of that. You know,
Yeah,
because
it
most
was
games
like-
story missions that span the entire map. I don't know how the story missions are exactly going to work, but I know that there's like a heat system that they're going to have where when you get into, it's called like resistance points. So whenever you get into an area, by doing side missions and helping the rebels, I guess, you can accumulate so many points, or in other words, so much heat that the overseer of that area will start hunting you. So it's good, and then after you accumulate like the maximum amount of heat, they'll actually come out to face you themselves.
Ooh.
So you have like
That
3
sounds
sub-boss.
nice.
Yeah, you have like 3 mini boss fights basically, and then you have to face the father, which is the big bad of Far Cry.
They're taking Charlie.
Cool.
So it's gonna be interesting how that unfolds. The story, like, so far the story seems better than Far Cry 4.
Securing A.
It doesn't even compare to Far Cry Primal. But
Closing with A. We hold
Yeah,
A.
well, let's not even mention Far Cry Primal.
yeah, Far Cry Primal was weird. It was a good attempt
Control all objectives.
at doing
Hold
something
the line.
different, but it was,
Enemy
I think, too
paratroopers
different for
surrounding
Far
us.
Cry fans.
Yeah, that was a little insane.
In-
I like
oh,
how it
video
was
game-
on the map. Oh wow, this is what happened on the map well before, but
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Able is overrun.
It was
It was a
much.
little, yeah, it was a little bit much, and I was like, no thanks. I only got halfway through the game, and got totally bored, and ended up. I'm pretty sure I sold it for another game actually.
I do that a lot recently, so hopefully. Far Cry
I have.
five
This has been part 1 of our Far Cry 5 expectations. Catch us for part 2, where we talk about the gameplay mechanics, what's going to be new, what's going to be the same, and comparing it to the other Far Cry, more comparing it to the other Far Cry games and other Ubisoft games. Anyways, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please hit like and please subscribe to the channel for more fun conversations and watching us fail at all these video games.
Watching you
Stay
fail.
excellent, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.